Well, we are back. Today's goal, it's to get plywood up on top. The man lift is leaving. Captain Kleeman needs it. He's got a project going on with it, so we don't have the floor joist nailed all the way off, but let's go take a look. All right, so as you guys saw on the last video, we got all the floor joists in. Yes, there is a stairwell going here. We'll frame up the interior walls underneath and cut all that out when it's time. But what we did do on these brackets is it was very hot when we were here working. So we put nails top and bottom and 2 nails in the sides to ensure that they don't go anywhere. They are not completely nailed off, but as I stated earlier, the man lift is needed. With Captain Kleeman, it's gonna be gone for a week or two. So my goal for this evening is to get myself prepped to not have the man lift and get the 3/4 inch tongue and groove plywood that we need up on top and in the center so that we don't have to move it around a whole lot. But up there, so when the man lift is gone, I don't have to pack it up through these slots since we don't have steps yet. The man lift is gonna be much easier, I think, cross our fingers. But let's get this going. All right, got another buddy Levi helping me. We're gonna move 12 pieces of plywood to the top of the subfloor. Let's get them up there. All right, we're gonna try 4 on this first load. Let's see how this goes. That's pretty heavy. I think that's working out pretty darn good. like a glove. 3 more trips of that and we'll have them up here. Well, there you have it. 12 pieces of plywood shoveled to the top. That didn't take long at all. Able to use the man lift, so we didn't have to pack them up there by hand. I will get up there and shuttle them over to get them out of the way, because I'm going to start in this corner again, just like I did on the original subfloor. But that is all we're going to do this evening. We got to go harvest the garden, get some corn and tomatoes in, and hopefully the wife will be willing to do a video for you guys to show you how she makes her homemade salsa. This is the view for the evening. We enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Got a pleasure boater out there enjoying the evening. Next step in this video is going to be installing the subfloor. Well, we are getting interrupted by a phone call. We'll answer that here in a second. We are pulling second shift today. My brother Eric showed up before I did to get the rest of the nails into floor joists. We are going to install subfloor today. Let's get this going. All right, first thing first, we're going to sister on a 14-foot 2x12 to close off that gap. This gap over here is acceptable. I don't have a problem with that gap. It's this gap right in here that I'd like to close up. So we're going to screw us a 2x4 to the back side of that 2x12, and then we will screw our 2x4 to the bottom of all the joists to hold ourselves on a 16-inch center so we can rock and roll on the plywood. We'll take those boards off later and put our X's in later. So you ready down there?
Yes, go.
All right, let's get her done. While Eric was working the bottom, we got our 2x4s underneath that holds our joist on 16-inch centers. It is now time to rock and roll. As you can see, we are losing sunlight, and I want to get this thing completely decked before we get out of here. Even if you got to come back and put more nails in later. Yeah. Right?
I will.
All right, we're gonna put you guys on time lapse and we're gonna rock out. Let's go.
Like this. Like this.
Well, unfortunately, we're running out of light. I don't have any work lights yet because I haven't pulled that many second shifts, but knowing that this is going to be, internal framing underneath this subfloor, I'm gonna need to see. There'll be some work lights in the near future. We just don't have them acquired yet. But we've got one more line of fulls and then one strip of partials along that outside edge, and we will have this subfloor knocked out. So I think as long as you're available Friday,
I'll be here.
all right, we will get this subfloor finished up Saturday, actually morning. We'll get all this subfloor down and finished up and start framing some interior walls. But we're going to end this video with a few minutes of sunset just for you guys, because everybody has been liking the river view, so I'm gonna give you some more of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, like, comment, subscribe.